and it is being also found in India. And new innovations in packaging is happening, and everybody is, I think, working on new innovations in packaging for the right product being given to the customer to have the customer satisfaction. Tissue is also one area where the base is very low, but it is growing very faster, specifically the urban area. Facial tissues, kitchen towels, these are becoming a daily requirement for everybody, and it will, in next 3 to 5 years time, we will see this is also growing very fast. I will speak something about packaging now. There is, if you see from day to day, every day, being the delivery coming to your house or you go to a pantry, you see a lot of packaging, be it through corrugated boxes or your cereal boxes, your butter, your masala, everything is given in packaging today. But I don't think, apart from our paper industry, nobody is much concerned about the packaging, which I would like to tell that this is becoming an integral part of the people, and slowly people are getting awareness about the packaging, what is the packaging material, its sustainability, how it can be recycled or not. So the awareness is being created over a period of time. Globally, if you see, the biggest growth of packaging per se is in the Asia Pacific region, which is growing the fastest. The Asia Pacific region, India, China, and this host of Southeast Asian countries, the manufacturing bases are increasing over there. The e-commerce is booming over there. So the requirement is becoming very high, and in the coming years it will be very high. Apart from this, North America is also a very epitome of packaging is there. If you go to North America, you will see they work on sustainability so much that this will create a lot of thought process in the Indian industry, that if they can work on this kind of sustainability issues, and in due course of time that will be also percolate to the Southeast Asia or the Asia Pacific region. Europe is working on a model of more recycled theme, and so they are working on how recycled paper, recycled board, recycled thing can be used more to save the earth. So there is a transformation is happening in the thought process of entire packaging, that how we can sustain and give a better world to our next generation, rather than use material which is becoming detrimental to the environment for us and the next generations to come. The plastic ban, which happening in across the globe, partially in India, will create a lot of innovations for the single-use plastic ban. Will create a lot of scope for paper. We are already seeing that these innovations are coming, and next coming 2 to 3 years, you will see a lot of innovations in packaging itself coming through paper board. But packaging board is going through a lot of challenges also. Challenges is of raw material. In India, if we see 73% of the paper board or anything is made is through recycled paper. Only 27% is all in virgin. The 73%, most of the raw material is coming from various countries. India imports. because in India we do not have that discipline of waste paper management. I think that area is something which we need to really work on as a society, the forums. I think they did some initiative like the waste paper should be segregated. Still, I don't think this has been a success in India to certain extent. Somewhere the airports and others we are seeing that, but it has to be in India so that India becomes self-sufficient in waste paper itself, because we have a big economy, big population, and we can generate our own waste paper to the maximum extent. We don't have to import. Second is the challenge of wood for the virgin grade. Wood is becoming a scarcity because as we are developing, we are going into the concrete jungle, and we do not have that legacy of having a lot of wood available, and there is environment issues also. Moreover, there is plywood industry, the MDF industry, which is growing very fast today, because every family, every household are using this plywood or MDF for their requirements, which is giving the Indian paper industry woods less, and it is becoming very, very costly. Another threat is imports. I don't want to take this forum to tell that import is bad, but dumping is bad. Import definitely gives a level playing ground for any Indian domestic player so that they cannot reap abnormal profits. But dumping of board or paper in India at a very low cost definitely hurts the industry and the overall sentiment in the market, and it creates a lot of obstacle for further investment in this industry. Me being in this industry, and you are all a businessman, if we do not have the IR or the ROI, I don't think people can invest in this kind of huge capex for paperboard industry. So people are now thinking twice before any investment doing in paper industry, because there is a huge influx of dumping happening in India. This can give short-term benefit to a selected lot of people, but we have to think in a holistic way that what harm it can cause to the Indian paper industry if that doesn't survive.